Morning, morning, morning. Morning, my my YouTube family, good morning. So, ear care. This ear needs to wash, bleach, some part black, some part bleach. I just rub some bleach in it. However it turn out. If you notice, the back of my hair is black and the front bleach. Yeah, I'm gonna bleach all of it now. Alright, I like to see a little color in my hair, but most of the times this doesn't show because most of the times I wear a wig. But this is my hair. At first I add locks. Yeah, I add locks, long locks, but after a while I got tired of the locks, and so I cut off the locks. Yeah, I cut off the locks. So this is my hair now because I cut the locks. It's kind of short. What I'm gonna do this morning is put some more bleach in it. However it turn out, especially the back. Wash it. Yeah, you really need washing. When you have the hair under the wig, it needs to wash, alright, properly. In between that, what I will do is some stuffed corned beef fried dumpling. Alright, so we're gonna fry some dumpling, but we're gonna stuff the middle with some corned beef. That's for breakfast. Alright, but first I think I should make the dough, set it aside, rub in the bleach in my ear, and put this on so that I don't get any air in the dumpling. And when it finished bleach, I go back and wash it out, put on back the cap, and continue making my fried stuff corned beef dumpling. Alright, thank you to all who have supported the channel. Thanks for all the subscribe. Thanks for all the views. Thanks for all the comments. But this one is one of my favorite, and I'm going to make it this morning. I hope you enjoy it. See you in the kitchen. Alright. Okay, people, so we are going to make our stuffed corned beef dumpling this morning. If you have all-purpose flour, you can use your all-purpose flour. This is regular flour. All right. So I'm using regular flour, but you can use all-purpose flour. You need milk. If you're not using milk, you could use butter. So if you're using butter, you don't need to use milk. All right. If I'm using butter, I don't usually use milk. Don't know about you, but if I'm using a piece of butter, then I don't usually use milk. It's either milk or butter. All right. Right now I am using butter. All right. You need a little salt. A little salt. A little sugar. White sugar, brown sugar, it doesn't matter. Need a little sugar in the dough, just for flavor. Just give it a little flavor. You need baking powder. You need some baking powder, about a teaspoon. I really need to get some. I don't know where I put my measuring cups and spoons. Yes, I have measuring cups and spoons. I don't know where I put them. All right, we're going to mix this together before we add the butter. Alright, mix this well. And we're gonna we're gonna knead our dough and put it to rest. Alright. I don't just use it same time, we're gonna put it down to rest. Alright. Now we're gonna cut some butter. We're gonna cut some butter into it. You don't need a lot. Just shave some butter into it. Just shave off some butter. I think that is enough. Put another piece. Alright, I think that is enough. Then make sure that this butter is rubbed out. Rub it out in the flour. Rub it out. Don't just have it one place. Disperse the butter. Disperse it all over. Alright? Oh, you don't know you're messing with. A little background noise. It's okay. It's not background noise, can stay church. People talking in the background. But that is okay. As long as no copyright music is in the background, that's fine. Nobody with expletives. I just heard an expletive, but it wasn't loud. Somebody shot a bad word, but it never loud. So I don't think we'll hear it in the video, alright? Continuing rubbing out that butter. Rubbing out that butter. And this is a nice breakfast. Rub out that butter. Disperse it in the flour. And then we're gonna start kneading. Now we're gonna put this to sit when we are finished. Alright, time to make the dough. Time to make the dough. Take your time with the water. And spoil it. And when I'm frying my dumplings, I don't like to use a lot of oil. And people will tell you that if you're frying dumplings, you need a lot of oil for it to swim in or to float in. I don't like to use a lot of oil, alright? Healthy living. Remember, some people have cholesterol problems. Less oil, the better. I don't have cholesterol problems, but there are persons who have it, so we have to be mindful. When we are cooking, we have to be mindful of others. Alright? Truth of the matter is, I love gravy so much. Not too much gravy is not good for you, but boy, I can't eat the food unless it's full of gravy. I'm a gravy lover. Yeah, I like gravy. And we're still praying for some rain in Jamaica. Don't make the dough too tough. It's not boiled dumpling you're cooking. Alright, this dumpling is fried dumpling, and so you cannot make the dough too stiff and too tough. Alright? Squeeze it together. Just a little bit more water to bind it together. You can just sprinkle it like that. Bind the flour together. Alright, now we're good. Now we're up and running. Now we're up and running. Alright, we come together now. And look at that lovely dough. Look at that lovely dough. I got myself a lovely dough here. Kind of soft. That's how I want it. Because remember, this is not cooked dumpling. Alright. Put that to sit. I'm gonna cover it and put it to sit, and then we can look about the corned beef mixture. My dough is ready. Yeah, my dough is ready. What I'm going to do now is wash some of these seasoning and fry up the corned beef. Alright, I'm gonna wash some of these, cut them up. We have onion, scotch bonnet, tomato, onion again, scallion. Can put more scallion if you want. I need it leave from the thyme. Yeah, and I'm gonna fry these up before I put in my corned beef. Alright. Just gonna mix some basic white in this. Basic white, and I'm going to use peroxide. I'm going to use some peroxide. Alright. And I'm going to put this old towel around me, so that if when the bleach drop, it don't and that's why I put on this too. Don't want it burn out my clothes. Alright. So I'm just gonna get some peroxide and do the mixture. I'm having some problems with some stray dogs this morning. And you know, say, me see the dog a come again. Ma come again, you know. Move! Go! My apologies, people. The dog a come with him chain around him neck same way. I mean, I don't know if a bad dog, but him get way. Alright. So I put this old towel. Should have a bigger one. But anyway. The eyebrow them want do too. Eyebrows them want shape down here now. I've just been all over the place, guys. Self-care. Yeah, you have to take care of yourself. Self-care. These eyebrows need to go down. Alright. Sometimes we're too busy. We don't remember to shave our armpits. We're busy with work. If you're a content creator and you work, you're busy with work, you're busy with content creating, you're busy with family life, and so you forget about self-care. Alright? Because these eyebrows don't usually look like this. Self-care. The armpits want shave right now. Gonna have to shave the armpit. Toenails want to do too. Alright, but nevertheless, I want to do the mixture. Alright. First, I'm going to mix 2 for the back. I'm going to mix 2 for the back. Alright. Supposed to use gloves. Can't search for that now. Just going to mix up 2 of them. for the back. Alright? Supposed to use a spoon and a gloves. Where I put the glove, only God he knows. Only God he knows where that glove is. More than one gloves. I'm gonna throw some peroxide in there. This is what I use. Don't mix it too watery. Let me cut back my peroxide. Don't want the strength. Don't want the strength to leave my peroxide. So I'll use my hand to apply the bleach and then I'll go and wash it off. Needs more water, it's too thick. Still too thick. Just applying a little bit of water at a time. I don't want it too watery or else you won't get the effect that you want, alright? Mix that out. A little more peroxide. I think I'm ready. Alright, just wipe off my spoon. I think I'm ready. I'm gonna do the back. Just wipe it in the back. Alright. Soon turn around, let you see it. And we'll see if it bleach. At the end of the day, we'll see if it works. Alright. You know when you scratch up your scalp, you will get burning, because I feel it burning me. Yeah. If you scratch up your scalp and dig up your scalp before you bleach your hair, of course the peroxide burn you in there. Because it's burning me right now. Yeah, I dig up, scratch my head. Some people will say, Miss Phoenix, why you put water in there? No, water not supposed to go in there. I've always had a little tip of water. I want it too strong to burn up me. And it's really strong. You can smell it. But anyway, we save the water in there from process. Just a little tip I put in there with the peroxide. Alright, so this part gets already. And I'm going back to cooking. When I'm finished, I'm going back to the cooking. What I'll do is put this over it and go right back into the kitchen. Alright? I'm going to mix another one. So I mix another one, people. I've mixed another one. No water in this one. Probably because I know that I scratch up the head back. That's why I add water to that one. A little tip of water, which wasn't supposed to happen. So if your ear don't bleach, people, because Miss Phoenix coward and she scratch up her head and she put little water in the peroxide, alright? That's why it not work. Alright? Right now I can feel it burn because I scratch up the head. But today is ear washing day, and I just thought that I would apply a little peroxide. So I know my best I know that my besties, my girlfriends, are going to say, Miss Phoenix, who tell me put water in there? I did not put a lot of water in there. I just put a little tip in there to stop it from burning me so much, because I know that these two things combined is going to give me hell, man. But anyway, I'm gonna put this now on them black part, yeah. It look like them did want some more. Yeah, me go put it on the hen of them. Probably at the front too. I like a little color in my ear. I like a little red. I like a little orange. Nothing's wrong with that. Just putting it on the ends. Some of the ends did not get bleached, so I'm just adding that to the ends. Alright. When I finish making my stuffed corned beef dumpling, we'll see what worked from what didn't work. Alright. To me, it looked like it started change already. I'm going to turn around the back for you to see it. Alright. Before I put on the cap, I'm going to turn around the back for you to see it. Here I grow back, man. Here I grow back. I did long locks and I cut it off short, you know. So it I grow back. Huh. But the problem is, people, I don't want it. I don't want it tall because I can't manage my hair. I don't have good hair. My ear broke comb. All the combs that come in here, if I not thick plastic comb, you know the little tough plastic, first time comb them, if you see much of them were broke up. I don't have good hair, people. I have a very coarse, bad breed head. Yeah, that's the type of hair I have. So, I don't really want, let me turn on, I'm going to see the back before. That change? I can't see it. Let's see if I can't see the back. Like that change color already. Alright, I'm going to put on my hat and go back in the kitchen. Alright? Later we sit look on this. I'm gonna wash my hands, go back to my dumplings. Fix it up under there. Don't make the dumpling have no air in it. Yeah. Alright, people, that's it. That's a wrap. Alright, people, so we have some seasoning here that we're gonna put in our corned beef. Onions, scotch bonnet, tomato, scallion. What I want is the leaf from half the time. I don't really want the stick, so I'm going to pull off some of the leaf half the time. Alright, we're going to slice up some. We're going to slice up don't play with me. Let me fix my. Alright, people, so we're gonna cut up some seasoning for our corned beef. All right, dice them, cut them fine. Don't want them too bulky. When they're supposed to wrap, you don't want any problems. Don't play with me. Mince them, dice them any way you want them. Doesn't matter. I'm dicing them. All right. Alright, we're gonna cut up some scotch bonnet. We don't want it to be too hot. Alright. Scallion. A small amount of scallion. Don't want too much. Alright. And we're gonna draw some of the leaf off the thyme. Not using this stick. We're gonna fry this up and prepare the corned beef and set it aside. And then we'll be with our dough. Alright. These pepper, they're very hot. We have to be very careful. Alright. And I'm mincing it. I could have used my vegetable slice to slice them up. But I'm gonna slice them. Not a problem. Just using the skin, not the seed. Because these scotch bonnet are no joke. If you're listening to the video here, my mother and Ashley bawling for pepper. These scotch bonnet are no joke. Alright? So I'm not going to use all of it. Don't play with me. I'm going to just wash a piece of this thyme and draw off the leaf. Alright. Just hold it like this and draw off the leaf. Just the leaf you want. Give it flavor. Yeah. You can throw away the stick. Some more. Turn it upside down and draw. Alright. More. We don't want any stick in our stuffed corned beef, alright? Just want the leaf. Alright, that is enough. Now we can go to our stove and start to prepare the pot. Alright, let the pot hot. And then we're gonna put all our seasoning in. All right. Not too much oil now. Corned beef already having oil in there already, alright? Alright, we're gonna fry up this. Fry up the seasoning. What we're gonna do is we're gonna tip a little vinegar in the oil. Corned beef is raw. Corned beef is raw, so we're gonna tip a little vinegar in the oil. Burn it, burn out the acidity in the oil. White vinegar, tip a little in the oil. Nice splash. You probably need to cover that because once you throw the vinegar in there, start to splash. Alright. Burn that out in the oil before you add the corned beef. Cook. This is ready for the corned beef now. Alright, this is ready for the corned beef. And put the corned beef in this one. Just a little corned beef, a little tomato ketchup, and or tomato paste. Don't need a lot. And just bring the corned beef together. And this mixture is ready. Yeah, black pepper. Yeah, anybody use black pepper, you know that. Go. Alright. So, bring this together and you're good to go. This is done. All it needs now, wrap in the flour and fry. Yep. Set that aside. Well on it. Well on, Ashley. People, make sure you dust. You board your table. Whatever you're using to roll out your dough. Make sure you dust it. Dust the rolling pin too. Roll out your dough. Don't know if you have one of these, but I have one. Cookie cutter. This is one. Two. Two. So make sure you dust. You board your table. Whatever you're using to roll out your dough. Make sure you dust it. Dust the rolling pin too. Roll out your dough. Don't know if you have one of these, but I have one. Cookie cutter. This is one. Two. Two. Now, all right, people. So I had to put two of them in one. Seems kind of small to me. All right. This ring that I used to cut it seems kind of small to me. So let me see. Let me test one and see. Because you have to fold it properly, you know. So let me test one and see. Let us see, let us see, let us see. Alright, I want to put a little bit of corned beef in that. And test it. Seal it. Seal it properly. Seal it. Make sure you seal it so that when it starts to fry, it don't open up. Alright? So you can you can't make it too small. Alright? So my cookie cutter was too small. Alright? This one does. So this is one. Don't play with me. What do you think about this one? Too big? Alright, if it's too big, just take off piece. It's all about wrapping. Make sure that you wrap the corned beef. Make sure that it's sealed properly, you know. It's all about sealing. Sealing it properly. You there? That is two. Clean up your board. I'm gonna find something and put the ready ones in. The one already. Find something and put them in now. Alright, so we're gonna put the ready one in this and cover it over. Alright. So roll them out wide. So if you don't have a rolling pin, alright, so you don't have a rolling pin. For those who don't have a rolling pin, let us make some for all who don't have a rolling pin. Open it out. Open it out. Alright, knead it back together. Open it out. Rolling pin would be good, but we are supposed to have no rolling pin. Use your finger, stretch it out. Alright. And get the flour, get the corned beef in there. But I have a rolling pin. The children will love this also. This. If you see your flour tearing apart, just dust the board some more. If your flour is breaking apart, dust the board. Yeah, and also the rolling pin needs flour too. Alright, so I'm going to give the rolling pin some flour. Rolling pin needs flour too, alright? Yeah. See that come off easy? So if your flour giving problem, if your dough giving problem, dust the board with flour, but also dust your rolling pin. Alright, get that wide enough to put the corned beef in. And don't pack it up because you crave them and you want enough corned beef in it. Because or you're going to close it when you pack it up. Alright, don't pack it up. Don't pack it up. Okay. Don't close it. This is another one. One more down. Close it. See that? We can start frying too, you know. Because we have some ready. We can start frying. Alright. And we don't want too much oil in the pot. Not too much oil in the pot, alright? So we're gonna roll out some more. And then we're gonna start frying. And it does not mean that we're gonna roll out some more. Roll out some more, put in corned beef and start frying. Alright? I'm gonna do a big one. Don't play with me. Precious, good, lovely. And this can go far away. Don't bother stuff up this something because you want enough bully beef in there and all these things. Or you go close it. You're gonna have problem to close it. Alright, see, close it. Seal it. Make sure it's sealed. Okay, don't give any problem when you're frying, alright? Check your sealing, make sure it's sealed. And we are going to start frying some of them. Yeah, but they Ashley. Yes, people, so some people would say that when you're frying dumpling, your pot have to full of oil. I don't like too much oil when I fry my dumplings. But we're gonna start to fry some of these stuffed corned beef dumplings. Press them down a little. Alright, turn down your fire so that they don't burn. Turn down your fire. Alright. Turn down the fire. You don't want them to burn. Alright, turn it down low. Turn them down low and brown them on each side. Alright, this is a big one. Yeah, right here, we have a big giant right here. But turn them down. Alright, and let them slow cook and then brown on each side. You don't want them to burn. Alright? I'm gonna roll out some more and put them in the pot. So far so good, people. Yeah, so far so good. We are browning on every side. Make sure they brown on every side. Alright. This is gonna be nice. And they are not opening up. Alright. The people, we're still frying. Make sure that all the sides, even this side, Make sure that all the sides fry, brown. Yeah. We have some over here. We have some over here that's finished. Just need some orange juice. You can, if you want more corned beef, you can just put some in the plate. All right. Still frying. Still frying. Yes, people. I'm finished. All right. We're gonna cut some of these, eat them, sample them. All right. You know, people, I'm finished. One burger. Want some? One heaper stuffed corned beef, the fried dumpling. What will me them? First, I'm gonna open one and sample it. All right. Ooh, just like a patty. This is nice. This is nice. You can't beef here. This is a one-pot meal. Yeah. Pecan beef. Nice. And the dumpling soak, spongy and nice. Trust me, people. Stuffed corned beef dumpling. So then, what happened to this here? Because it's a bleach, you know, people. See back there? Look like orange. See there? Is that, people? It's a bleach. Yeah. What? You have a nice color here, man. I'm going to wash it out when I'm done. I don't want it over processed. The black them gone. Alright, put them back with hot. I'm going to wash it out when I'm done. I finish eating my dumpling. Color look nice. I'll wash it out and make on see what I want. Alright? Finish my dumpling.
Ooh. Look at these pretty curls, man. Pretty curls everywhere.
Bleach, people. Bleach.
Smell like you bleach.
Alright. Wash out it. That's how we'll get tonight.
Why am I? Can't make it like a yam melt off.
That will peel off. People actually say the peel off.
What if you tell me I can't see nothing? Let me zoom in.
Oh, it's a scratch, man.
My nose can just turn when I ear come out.
People if I hear her come out, we're supposed to get no views for them. If me hear peel off, we're supposed to get enough views.
Why is he telling me come here, you know?
Hold on, man. I want to go at that top. From one side and see.
So I look like a silver fox and the martial arts see them.
I like.
I never fall in the water.
People may not know what me used to look like silver fox. True.
You look like a snow cone. What then color flavor there is champagne.
All right. You feel like you peel water. I feel peel water too. I'm gonna smell it. If you peel water, I see you're a grown man. Listen. Yeah.
What a tragedy.
No, sir. This is a full of water. I should run straight or you cut.
I run straight, man.
Cut. You condition it out, people.
Pretty ear.
You comb it out. But you see when the water dry out of it, it broke every comb.
Come on, tough.
Yeah, that's the type of ear I have. When the water dry out of it broke any comb. Of course, I don't know if you do it again. I clarify it with we use clarify it again. Vinegar,
Apple cider vinegar.
apple cider vinegar,
Which bowl cookie?
lemon, baking soda, and yet still I don't know what happened to it. It's just so coarse. That's why I have to cut it off. Don't have nice hair. Don't have nice hair, people. So it's soft now. But when the water dry out, my God, it's so coarse. Yeah, so coarse. So this is the condition, that's why it's so soft. I'm going to wash it out. I want to tell me how the color look. You just going to see the real color now when it wash out, alright? I'm going to wash it out. I want to tell me what I want. With my hair color. With my bleach, alright? I'm going to wash now.
Look at them curls, people.
Curls?
Ooh. Pretty curls, pretty waves.
Don't make the curl fool you. You're bad and tough. This is me, people. This is me. How do you like my hair color? Probably when it dry, you see it brighter.
Like a fox. Or a leopard. Tiger.
I will look like when I fox them like karate, silver fox like karate show.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel. Give the videos a thumbs up. Remember to watch the video to the end so that I can get the watch hours. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe to the channel, and when you subscribe, turn on the notification bell. A lot of you don't turn on the notification bell, and so a lot of the videos you don't see when they upload. Turn on your notification bell when you subscribe. Big up to all my American subscribers, big up to all Jamaicans, Africa, Ghana, Canada, England, everybody, all my viewers and subscribers, big up on yourself. See you soon.